Hi, glad you're joining me today. I'm JoAnna, and this is the 11th day of yoga. So after today, we have 3 more videos. For the pose this evening, you will need foam yoga blocks if you have them, or if you've used paper towel rolls as a substitute, you're welcome to do that, or books, whatever items you had around. So go ahead and get your items, and we'll meet back on the mat to get started. Today's pose is Trikonasana, or triangle. There are a couple of variations for this pose. I will show you the pose with blocks, or with the items that you're using as blocks, as well as a modified version of the pose. The benefits of this pose are that it aligns the legs, the hips, and the arms, provides traction for the spine, and creates gentle rotation from a lengthened position. It works with all of the muscles of respiration to create fuller breathing, and it balances the entire body physically and energetically. Some contraindications to this pose would be those with low back or hip pain. It would be advised to start with modifications. And those with neck pain should remain with the gaze forward. So I will demonstrate that in the pose as well. With this pose, or any pose that we practice, we want to be sure that you have taken enough time to stretch the body and prepare. You can place your blocks and your props up at the front of your mat, and here maybe take a couple of head rolls, stretching the neck, the shoulders, add in a side stretch. Maybe have a forward fold. You want to stretch the hamstrings. Shake out the arms, the neck, the head. And just get yourself ready. Then you're going to face the front of your mat. You'll want to take the block or the prop in your hand. You're going to take a step back with your left foot, and that right foot, the toes are going to be facing front. So the toes are facing the front edge of the mat. And you want to step back far enough so that you get a nice V shape in the legs. You're going to inhale and press that block out in front of you, and then tilt so that that block comes to the ground, and the other arm extends up into the air. You can adjust the position of the block, so maybe you start on a high setting, see how that goes, adjust it to your comfort level. And then once you find wherever your position needs to be, have 2 deep breaths. So just slow, steady inhale and exhale. And do that a second time. And then you're going to put a bend in that front leg. Press into that leg as you extend up. And we'll do this same stretch, the same pose on the other side. So go ahead and have a block handy. You're just going to switch the positioning of the feet and the legs. So now the left leg, the toes are pointing towards the edge of the mat. You're having an inhale with that block and pressing it forward and down, and then you begin to tilt. And you do the same thing on this side with the block, the prop. Adjust the height. See what feels best for you. Remember to keep that gaze forward if there's any concerns for the neck. And then you're going to have 2 deep breaths here. And after your second breath, you're going to put a bend in that front leg, press into that leg, and guide your way up. And you can heel toe the feet together. Now I'm going to show you a variation of this pose, just changing the form a bit. You're going to stand onto your mat and once again take that right foot, the toes facing forward on your mat, and that left leg steps back, you're going to shift the weight a bit slightly, and that right hand slides down the right thigh, and that left arm raises to the sky. We're going to do the same thing on the other side now. So you change the positioning of the feet. So now the left foot, the toes point towards the edge of the mat. You're going to shift slightly to the left. Left arm slides down the leg, and the right arm raises to the sky. So you can just play around with the flexibility and see which way the pose is best going to benefit you. Thanks again for joining me. Check back tomorrow for a new video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.